Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at week 3 of the Trackmania Grand League. First of all, I want to thank everyone who is still supporting me regardless of my result. I truly appreciate it. This week, we have 2 new maps. I've put in a lot of effort once again to get to my best level on these maps. Hopefully it's going to result in a medal. If not, we go back to the drawing board for next week. We still have a couple matches to go. Hopefully you enjoy.
Hey, I'm early. Whoa. Look at that. That was unexpected. How's everyone doing? Is that legal? No, but you know, we're doing illegal stuff today. I'm early. Spam will be early too. By winning. Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that, Curious? Not subbed to spam. That's not a thing. That shouldn't be happening. You were counting out loud and then suddenly, well, I'm not sure why you're counting out loud during a stream countdown, but I'm happy you are an active and engaged chatter. Oh, man. It is week number 3 and the standings don't look that good for spam, but we did just have another challenger week happening. It's the first time Soldier didn't get a championship medal. We did get gold though, that was good. But yeah, couldn't win on map number 4. So had to play the gold match. Wosal was, yeah, it's pretty good. I think so. Yo, Just Train, welcome my favorite viewer, which is you. Curious Polymath subscribes at already 29 months. Wow, man. That's a couple of months. Imagine how many collection log slots you can fill in that time. Quite a few. Yeah, Scars are being like the best, man. He's like, yo, gotta notice Curious for subbing, you know? Anyways, let's talk about the new maps that are happening today, because there are new maps that are coming up. And I got a slide for that. I'm prepared. Look at that. They are Heart and Turnover, which are, of course, not the maps we will be seeing this week. Hey, watch out. But they are 2 new maps that were released this week. And Heart, yeah, I wonder why it's called Heart. I can't see it. I'm seeing some loopings. And then in the Turnover, I don't see a Turnover. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but we'll have to see. Of course, the real map pack contains Speed Up and Tiny Gap. 2 new maps we've not seen in the Trackmania Grand League itself. Just yet. Not yet. But we're gonna see that tonight. We've of course seen them in Challenger. Speed Up seems interesting. From a identity perspective, we've seen close rounds and then, well, you have to full speed the end. Good luck. Better not make a mistake. Some people were releasing and got sniped, so that's gonna be interesting. And of course, Tiny Gap. We've seen Miquatra release early on the booster, which doesn't seem as fast as releasing later or breaking even later. But Miquatra probably did this for consistency's sake. It's going to be interesting to see what the tmgl players will do. Although I must be honest, they're probably all going for the faster but riskier route because you cannot afford to save. Cannot afford to save. And, you know, I'm just going to play a video that showcases the new map, so you guys can see. Here we have the map called Speed Up. And this is me driving. I've trained it for a little bit, you know, to, as a caster, feel what's going on the map. And as you can see, I'm pretty okay at the map, but yeah, you know, never tmgl level. Never tmgl level. Yeah, interesting ice part there. quick drift here before going into the dirt. Gotta make sure to not be as fast. But lower airtime is very important here in this part also. I saw Wosal with a very interesting line today in the Challenger League. Very fast. Let's see if others in the tmgl can do that as well. So yeah, speed up, honestly. Pretty cool map. I like this ice slide a lot. It's going to be very important to get the exit speed going on this one. So a lot of players going up real high. You want to go low, I think. And then the identity. Here we go. Speeding up very fast. But sometimes you have to release because you go too fast. And then we have Tiny Gap. Yeah, I also have a video for this one. I know. It's crazy. And yeah, this one, I had a little bit more problems getting a good time on this one, so it cost me a couple of hours, but yeah, I do that for you, chat, you know. Driving over the dirt here, I gotta keep the speed. This is a little bit of a zigzag route. Don't really lose any gears, because then it's over and out. And then we have this, well, it does reminisces me a little bit of the, this is a Mario Kart part that really like looks like that. I don't know. Yes, Pagudi, it's really me. For sure. I would never lie to you. Then we go with a little bit of a water here. And of course, we're coming in close up to the identity. At this point, you have to check who is behind me, who's ahead of me. Am I going to go for a mega risky finish? And then, here it is. 216 speed. Oh, it's actually, I'm doing 215 here, but you want to do 216. You know, I've calculated the optimal speed, but 216 in the air, that's where you want to be. And with that, you will get the perfect finish. Demonic with lying in the chat. Very embarrassing. That is not Mimes Ghost. That's me. Okay, maybe it's mine. Maybe. Hey, Quentar82, thank you for resubscribing to Spam for 15 months already. Championship or gold today, let's go. I agree. It's gonna be good. Let's take a look at the first match today. Our first match, Spam is playing against Papu, Grenadi, and Otak for the first, well, seeding, basically. If he wins this match, he will be playing against 3 other players who have also won and battle for, well, getting into the championship match on map number 3. And if you lose, well, you have to make do with the bottom 8, but you can still get in the silver match, if I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, this first match always very important because it immediately puts you in the top 8 or the bottom 8. It's going to be an interesting match. Papu has been performing really well, very consistent. Doesn't really show in the standings just yet, but I think, yeah, he is quite alright. And let me just take a look here while I switch up this thing. Because if we do this, I can see Papu's player card. Ha! The production value today. Papu, as you can see, has a lot of gold medals next to his name, but not in the Trackmania Grand League. Double bronze. Or double gold, sorry. Oh man, my eyes. He has a 7-3 win ratio, which is pretty darn good. And he is currently ranked 5th in the standings. And by the way, these are the standings. As you can see, brand number 1. Spam, a little bit at the bottom here, hang out with Kappa. But yeah, Papu, very strong player. Double gold. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he gets the championship medal soon. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Of course, Spam is playing against other people as well. We have Grenadi playing in the first match against Spam too. So let's pull up Grenadi here. There we go. It is a, well, not rookie anymore, but still a very new player to the scene has already placed and played a very, very well last season, and again is doing great here. Is tied with Papu for 5th to 7th with double gold. So we have double gold. Double gold. That is, yeah. Grenadi doing really well. Also a scary player to be playing against. More of a consistency player, I would say. But hey, he is finding his footing in this new format as well. And then we actually have a rookie coming up. The third player is Otak. Otak here, very young, but a lot of potential. Is only holding a silver medal right now. That's not too great. Has the opposite win rate of Papu, as you can see, with a 3 to 7. But, man, he can still shine, and I'm very scared of his performance, especially if Spam has to play against him. And yes, indeed, Spam is also in this match. And, oh, that's a weird win-lose. Let's just move away from that. That is not looking too good, I have to be honest. Let's just go to the desktop back. Yeah, indeed. Grenadi is 5th with a worse record, but not that much worse. Only 1. I can make it 6 to 9 today. Yeah, exactly, Spam. Oh. And talking about him, let's pop over into an interview real quick. Because why not? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey. Sounds good today. How are you doing?
I am doing good. Doing good. What about yourself?
Yeah, feeling pretty good about tonight. Have some energy left after the weekend, so that's good. What about you?
Oh, it's been a rough weekend. Well, I've just been doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So I have plenty of energy left. Plenty.
All right, and everything is going to be used tonight, or what?
Yeah, that's we're gonna unload everything. I mean, I did a little bit of warm up earlier today. I did a small stream, 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it went really good. So yeah.
Man, that sounds good.
People definitely that tuned in saw what I can do. It's just a matter of can I do it again tonight? And yeah, I mean, I'm not nervous. There's nothing, nothing is hindering me. It's just I don't know what it is. Some outside force is like casting a spell on me, and I cannot do the same thing that I did earlier today. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best, of course. And yeah, if I can play as I did earlier today, then I mean I'm in good shape.
All right, that sounds good. So you're ready on the 2 new maps, Speed Up and Tiny Gap. What do you think of those?
Yeah, I actually like the maps. I don't think they're bad maps at all. I actually enjoy playing them. Of course, the identities are what's the most difficult section of those 2 maps once again. But yeah, I do like playing the maps, so that is already good.
All right, that sounds good. And yeah, I want to go into Tiny Gap a little bit. We saw from the Challenger some different lines where Mikoto was going for an early release. Seemed a little bit slower, but more consistent. Is that a line you think we will be seeing in TMGL, or will everyone be going for like the fastest way possible?
I've practiced both of them. If I'm just gonna go for the full send. I mean, we are playing TMGL.
Yeah.
You have to just go balls to the walls. I mean, I've done 2 practice matches, yesterday and the day before, and yeah, there's no way I should go for a save strat. There's no point. Like there's literally no point in doing a save strat unless you are like 1 second ahead. Then you can maybe think about it, but there is absolutely no point.
Yeah, and that's just not going to happen a lot, so it might as well just keep with your line that you're used to, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like the speed up's identity, if you are planning to slow down, there's a timer on the reactor. So you got to be quick, because if you lose the reactor, in the end, you're just going to fly out of the map. So you cannot really afford to slow down because the reactor timing, it just stops at the end. And yeah, if you release too much, you're just going to fly out. So that identity is scary. You just have to go for it. And we've seen a lot of mistakes in Challenger. Will it happen again in TMGL? Hell yeah, it will.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, there is just no point in saving anything. For me, it's really tough, but I'm giving it my all. So yeah.
Yeah, then again, you're not the only one who has to full send everything. Might get, you're slipping to second place. The player in first makes a mistake. You can take advantage as well. It can go both ways.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is like it goes. It goes for everyone. It's just some others are more comfortable risking than I find it comfortable. You know, pushing things to the absolute maximum and then crashing out. But I've practiced a lot again, and you know, we're not giving up. We still put in the work, and yeah, like I said, my warm up went really good earlier. People saw it as well, and yeah, hopefully it translates as well in the matches tonight.
Yeah, great. And track 1, Grassline, is received for the 3rd time now. Probably a lot of practice has been going into that one over the weeks. And now you're playing against Papu, Grenade, and Otek going into it. Well, if you win, that's going to give you a good momentum factor, I guess. Is that... Are you ready for Grassline once again?
Yeah, I think Grassline is definitely my better map. So I really should get the top 2 placing here, because the next map, Touchdown, is a little bit more RNG heavy in the end. I'm not that fast on it, but Grassland is definitely a map that I can perform on. But one thing I've noticed also in these practice matches is that I get to finalist mode, but I cannot close it out because they are just driving like. When I do a good round, they are doing a much better round. It's really tough. So hopefully the curse of the finalist round is not gonna catch up to me. But yeah, I think Grassline is definitely a good map for me. And I mean, this is probably a matchup where I can see myself go in the top 2 for sure.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, map 1 going into first immediately gets you into top 8, so that's a good, getting yourself towards that higher medals. And what are you looking at for today? Do you have like a goal in mind, or other than I want to play well? Is there?
I just don't know. Like, it's so difficult. Like that, there's no prediction you can make. I mean, I can be on the right side of the bracket again. I can go to the left. I can go up and down. Like I'm not gonna make any predictions anymore.
Yeah,
that's
it's harder
sure.
every week.
Like honestly, if I can get a medal, I'm already happy. Like no medal is really annoying because you put in so much hours of effort and then to not be rewarded is just rough. So any medal is already like keeps the spirits a bit higher.
Yeah, at least want to climb from the bottom of the standings and get up a little bit, right? Yeah.
yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. But it sounds like you're ready for this week. I'll let you warm up for a little bit more, and we'll talk to you after the match. Which is after the championship match. Sadly, we won't be able to dual cast. At least according to the script, you should be in championship match today. So it's gonna be
yeah. Sorry, I didn't receive the latest script. But,
okay. Yeah, we did a little bit of an update where we got a lot of PayPal donations for you, so that's good.
Okay. Now makes sense. No, I'll talk to you after, and hopefully we get a medal. If there's once again no medal, I mean, we go back to the drawing board again, and next week is next week.
Exactly.
We go week by week, but we're not giving up. So that's about it.
All right. Good luck. See you in a little bit.
Thank you very much. Peace out.
All right. So that was a bit of a pre-match interview there. Let's get some good lucks his way, because he will be looking at the chat throughout the match, of course. Well, maybe not throughout the match, but definitely right now. And the more good lucks you send him, the better he will play. It's a fact. Alright, in just 8 more minutes, we are going to go live with week number 3 of the Trackmania Grand League. Let's take a quick look at the standings once again. And, I'm looking for the scene. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Damn, that took me a long time. But here it is. Bren at number 1 here. Nobody with the double championship medal yet. Might happen this week or might not happen, because there are still also 12 players who don't have one yet. So, it's pretty high chance that we do not get another double. We'll have to see. But yeah, Bren doing really good. Muda has done really well. And then Aurel and Massa very, very strong. And then we, of course, have a couple of players with double gold already. Grenadi, Carl, and Papu have double golds. And if they can get a championship medal, assuming that Bren, Muda, Aurel, Massa don't get insane results today, they might shoot up to first place. So that's how tight this standing really, really is. And of course, we have Spam at the bottom together with Kappa. But yeah, just once again, just gets one decent medal here. Boof, shoots to the top. That's how crazy this can be. With this Olympic style medal, you just, you know, if you get a championship medal, you're at least top 6. Is that insane? So yeah, 7 more minutes. Let me try on the background to join the server already. Maybe I can. Do a quick refresh here. No, not just yet, but that's fine. I'm gonna join in a little bit. Alright, let's see everyone joining in already. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully everyone is excited. We're gonna go into step number 3 very soon. And yeah, Spam is looking good. He has done nothing all weekend, which means he has all the energy. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So yeah, let's go over the map pack real quick. We have Grassline as map number 1. Grassline, Spam mentioned it already in the pre-match interview. Good map for him. Good map for him. We've seen this map 2 times before already, and now once again. So a lot of rounds have been played on this map already. Players know how to do it, but therefore it's going to be very tight. But Spam might edge out here, get that top 2, and go into the top 8 in the seeding, playing in touchdown, which is a little more scary. It's going to be hard to really nail down that identity. As you can remember, it's jumping up, just going through the checkpoint, and then down again. Very scary. But once again, a lot of practice have been going in, and should be doable for the players. Clock tower, though. Man. That is still a very scary identity. It's all down to that identity where you have to jump into the clock tower, land on your 4 wheels if possible. That way you can drive it to the finish as fast as possible. Then we have the 2 new maps, Speed Up and Tiny Gap. Oh dear, we've seen it in Challenger already how hard this identity can be. We have Speed Up where you just have to full speed. And like Spam said already, you cannot slow down because your reactor boost will just run out and you fly out the map. And then you have Tiny Gap. Well, the name says it all, doesn't it? Tiny Gap. And I can go over here with the video on Tiny Gap and you can just see how incredibly scary this last part can be. You know, there's some rumors going around that this is mine, but really the reality we all know, it's me playing here. Of course, the start, you jump up real high and go down, but the map is really famous for the identity. And with the name Tiny Gap, you can probably guess what it is. You will jump through a very tiny gap. Yes, indeed. Of course, this will be the last map of today. The map we are looking at right now. And oh, the ice. We have a couple of well, actually not a couple, just 1 quarter pipe jump coming up in Challenger. So a lot of people jumping really low and then clipping. So that's going to be an interesting part. And of course, then we move over to the identity itself, where you want to jump. And I've trained a little bit, looked at the speed, and I can tell you 216 in the air, that's where you want to be. Mime here with 215. You fall into the identity jump there, and that is going to be it. There's going to be a couple of mistakes today, I think. Even in the demo, I'm scared. I know, right? Thank you, Iceman. A nice run. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Wosal was really strong on this map earlier. He got the championship medal in the Challenger. And that... Man, he was sick today. Wosal really a promising player. And yeah, he's challenging Soldier for the ranking there at the top. Soldier still got gold, so he's still ahead. But Wosal is getting very close. Now that Soldier didn't get another championship medal. And, you know, he's sweating. Yeah, Meek Quattro played really well today as well. He didn't lose, did he? Yeah, I think he just did the full 5-0. Which is, that's how you win. That's how you win, man. Alright, let me just quickly do a little bit of this. Wait, what's going on here? This is Clueless Sinaasappel here. Let me just try and join the server. Load tmgl viewer. tmgl viewer. Loading data. It is giving me a lot of challenger matches right now. What's happening? I'll just restart Trackmania real quick. That should work. So yeah, in about 1 minute, the first match is going to start. Looks like I'm not the only one having problems with the match viewer plugin, by the way. So, should be fine any second now. Ah, we have the Trackmania sound back again. Alright, I'll just manually join. That way, I'm at least in the server when it starts. Ubisoft, connect. Let's get the hacking skills going. Just standing by. Get me to my game, Trackmania. Alright, booting up the server. Ubisoft. No, that's not nice. Maybe a bit true. Did I say that out loud? Whoopsie. Okay, we should be joining soon. Look at that. Stream Elements is like, yo, Sinas, chill. Alright, we are in. We are in. I have hacked myself into the server. Just in time. Alrighty. Perfect. Just in time to see Spam win. Welcome to the Trackmania Grand League. Step number 3. We're a little bit late because I am not great at technical difficulties. Spam, sadly, is a little bit late in the first round because he's just behind Papu. Sorry about that, guys, but we are here. Papu won the first round of the step. But Spam looked good already in round number 1 with being in second place. He seems to have the pace ready to go at grassline. And once again in this round, he is looking good. Ooh, Otag with a different approach here. Doesn't get the access speed he wants. You know who does though? It is Spam himself. What a great start he has to this round. Is already leading the race. And now the other players are just playing catch up right now. Oh, but Papu with a beautiful couple of turns completely destroyed Spam's first place. And is now in first himself. Spam hopefully getting a good amount of exit speed. No, he doesn't really get it. And he is struggling to keep up with Papu and Grenady right now in this round. We are playing on grassline and the end is coming near. The identity itself. Grenady once again going for the no-slide approach to get as much speed as possible. Papu and Grenady leading by 0.2 of a second. Spam needs to try and get an insane end here to try and catch up. And this is not it though. Who is going to win? It's not Grenady because he also made a mistake. Otek with the DNF and Papu is the only one left at the end of the round. Man, what an insane round that was. But here we go. Papu already finalist after 2 rounds. He is going insane. But it is not over just yet. Because not only doesn't Papu... if he wins, there's a second place to be gotten. But Papu hasn't even won just yet. We are still in the middle of track number 1, grass line. Spam jumping quite nicely diagonally here, although he has fallen behind a little bit at the start, as you can see. 0.2 gap, that is quite sad, but he is catching back up. Oh, but he wanted too much. He knew he was a little bit behind. He knew he needed to go for it. But touching a wall right there, yeah, that is going to cost a lot of time. You need a small miracle here to happen where all 3 players completely mess up the identity. It is technically possible, although in the tmgl that doesn't happen a lot. Here comes Grenady, super speed, drifts. Oh, but he doesn't get the grip. But Papu does, and he is just out of this world right now. He's like, GG, easy, I'm first. See you guys. Man, Papu destroyed in the first match. He is first, but there is still a second spot to be given away. And all 3 players are on equal ground right now. Only Papu has won a round so far. And yeah, it's just, you know, I guess can't stop Papu in this match. Yeah, the WR thing is a little bit broken still, where anyone who drives a match best time, so the best time of the match, it will say like, oh, new world record, but that's not actually the case. Nadeo needs to fix that real quick. But, yeah. Spam falling behind a tiny bit here at the start. He is still in the race, however. Actually, with a lot of speed coming back. Does a bit of a tiny drift to get the good angle onto the grass. Otek now leading with 0.2 to Spam, and Grenady is losing ground, as you can see. But here comes the nose slide from the wheel master himself. And now we're getting into the identity. Spam needs a real good one here, but it is technically possible. Oh, where is Grenady going? And Otek also with... What was that yeet? Grenady yeets up into the sky, and Spam is just yoinking his way to first place. But what a round that was. What a yeet! I've never seen that big of a yeet in grassline before. Well, that is how you win a round, by having a good identity. And this is good, because now Spam is ahead with 1 point to the 0 points of his opponents. And that has to feel quite nice. Oh, huge mistake by Otek. He didn't get the turn. And now Grenady is leading. Spam is right behind him though. At this point, this turn is always very important. Oh, Grenady is actually making it, but it looks so scary for him for a second. That it must be good though, because he got a lot of speed out of that one. Spam is now 0.15 behind. That is catch-upable. We are approaching the identity once again. The Spam is trying his best to come as close to Grenady as possible. But that's going to be a hard task. It's all coming down to the identity once again. Actually, Spam closing quite nicely here into the end. But is it going to be enough? We go through the grass like Grenady gets a good one. But what about this angle? He has to slow down so much. Oh, but the inside line is enough for Grenady to lock it in here. Good try by Spam, but it wasn't just not enough. Grenady gets the point. Now, that was a nice round, sadly not going Spam's way. Let's take a look at the next one. Now, Grenady and Spam both have 1 point. Otek still on 0 in this one. Yo, Legion, thank you for the resub to Spam. Thank you for the support. Alright, and here we go. Spam falling behind at the start. This is not what you like to see, because it is so hard to get back into the round after you lose 0.2 at the start. Spam is trying his best though. Look at that. Already 0.14. This is looking quite good here as Grenady is doing the same as last round. All the balls in the world. He does not give any Fs. And he's going to go for the win. Is it going to be enough though? Spam is already coming closer to Otak here. Trying to get himself into second place. If Grenady makes a mistake, he can snipe it. Will that be enough? We'll have to see. Here comes the identity once again. Once again, the gap is about 0.2. Spam is a little bit behind. But maybe a miracle can happen. Let's see. Ooh, really good grass slide by Spam. Is not going to be enough though. And Grenady with the best match time. 102.889. Wow, that is a good time by Grenady. That's hard to beat. Otak tried, but it wasn't enough. And now Grenady moves himself into finalist mode. Spam, the pressure is on you. Because Grenady is not allowed to have another round win. Otherwise, this match is already over. Right, let's pop up the game sound a little bit. I'm getting some feedback from chat. Love you guys, okay? Alright, Grenady is, well, he's pretty fast. He's pretty fast at the start. Otak and Spam falling behind him a little bit. Oh, but look at this. It is going to be evening out going into the turnover. Oh, what a round we have on our hands here. The gap is only 0.07. We have a Jane Bond round coming up. Spam overtaking Otak for second place. Grenady still holding on to first, though. We're going into the dirt right now. No slides coming in. Grenady doing it the best. And oh, he's extending his lead more and more. But the identity coming up, he needs to execute. Or can Spam maybe snipe? Here he comes. The Alliance player is trying his best, but it's not going to be enough. Jesus Christ. Another 0.8 by Grenady. What can you do? What can you do? That is a really, really fast pace by Grenady there. And Papu must be like, whew, I'm happy he didn't do that in the first 3 rounds where I won. Because, damn, those times were fast. And that is sadly how this match will end, with Spam biting the dust in third place together with Otak. It is not what you like to see, but Papu and Grenady played really well here on map number 1. Alright, that was match number 1. GG. And now we are gonna go into match number 2. Let's take a look if my match viewer refresh is working. It is. Wow. Beautiful. It is indeed. Let's join group number 1 and spectate there a little bit, because it is not over just yet and we can just look at the matches going on. Boom. Alright, and that is our first... Whoop. That is our first match over. Our first track is now over. We have Carl Jr. and Afi winning. We have Papu and Grenady also winning. Mime and Gwen have won their match against Scrappy and Binks. And we have Muda and Aurel beating out Bren. Wow, Bren has been beaten out. That does not happen a lot. Track number 2. Let's go into Spam's group number 4. He's playing as Scrappy, Massa and Kappa. And then, of course, we have Carl playing as Muda, Grenady, and Gwen. And in group number 2, we have Papu, Mime, Afi, and Aurel. And then we have group number 3, where we have Pack facing off against Bren, Otak, and Binks. Alrighty. Those are some good matches. But of course, we are following match number 4, group number 4, where Spam is facing off against Scrappy, Massa, and Kappa. We are now in the pre-match warm-up, and I'm so fast, I'm already in the server. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody here just yet, so we can take a look at the map. Touchdown, the map is going to be played in just a minute here. Let's take a look at the onboard. I see a little bit of a playthrough coming up. We can get familiar with the map. And already at the start, it is going to be some start tricks to try and figure out. Then we have the wall ride, where you have to jump in a little bit. You want to reduce the airtime there. There are so many tricks. I mean, I'm not even TMGL player. I'm probably missing half of them. Going through the grass, want to get as much exit speed as possible. Going up here as tight as possible. But remember, Do not clip. That's not allowed. Clipping is not allowed there. Yeah, indeed. Let me make sure to... Okay, we got the ad break going already. So no mid... sorry, no mid-match ads for you guys. That's good. Right, the tight line there. And of course, the identity is the one and only. You gotta jump up. Make sure to bloop, get the checkpoint. Don't jump too low, but also, if you jump too high, you're gonna lose too much time. So that's the risk reward the players will be taking. There we go. There, Gennady with a really good low jump. And then we have the identity. Ends. So, a pretty hard time. But we'll have to see what the players can do. Of course, Kappa back for Team Sinas. Yes, indeed. That was a pre-rendered video, so... no game sound. The game sound is back now. We hear Spam, beautiful car driving over the road. Look at that. Get a grip, you guys. Get a grip on the wall, right? Now Spam is trying his best to go as tight as possible there, but you don't want to clip too much. And then we have the identity, the low jump. You see players more and more approaching from that right side. That way, I'm guessing it's a more consistent and fast line. Nope. And go down again. It is very hard to get the low jump where you just about hit it and then go down again. Because it is so punishing if you do not get it. So there has to be a margin of safety going up. Alright, we should be starting soon here. We have all 4 players ready. We are playing as Kappa, Scrappy and Massa here on touchdown. This match will be played to determine who will be in bronze or who will be in the silver match going up into map number 3. And of course, this is already a hugely important factor. If Spam loses this match, championship medals already out of the picture. Even if you win 3, 4 and 5, when you start from bronze, you cannot go back into championship. So, if we want the championship medal, Spam needs to win 4 in a row now. Hey, who said that wasn't possible? Definitely possible. Doable. Indeed. Doable. Alright, 10 seconds left on the clock until we are going to go live on touchdown. Of course, don't forget we have a 15-second warm-up going into the first round. And then we're going to start. Touchdown. I hope you guys are as ready as Spam is. Going into it, we have the world record online by Big Massa himself. 1:12.14. Anything below a 0.5 is going to be a good time. But a 0.3 and I'm going to lose my mind. Here we go. We are live. Quick ride. Or well, not really a ride, but a back and forth to not get any airtime. A little bit of a bounce on the wall ride. Massa with the best start. His alternative line is paying off immediately. As I've heard, apparently he's doing something different at the start. Well, looks like it indeed, because he is now in first place. Spam, 0.1 of a second behind. Now not with the greatest exit speed out of that engine cut block either. Spam falling further behind Massa and Scrappy, who are battling for first right now. Kappa and Spam falling behind on third place. Alright, and here we go. As you can see, Spam is coming closer here on the plastic part. Still though, he is quite far behind. We need some kind of mistakes by the leaders here. Well, a mistake like Spam just did would be nice, but from the other players. So this round for Spam will be over. And it looks like Massa is going to get it here, as Scrappy doesn't even make the jump. Kappa still in second place, but Massa is too far ahead. He's going to lock in the round with a 1:12.6, which is a okay time, but that was definitely beatable. Alright, next round coming up, we have another chance to get a point on the scoreboard. Massa with the first win so far. Good low airtime approach here by Spam. Got the early release by Kappa. That's an interesting line. It's not too good as it seems, because he's losing ground to Scrappy and Massa. Spam with way better exit speed in this round. That's looking a lot better here. He's still in 4th place, but he is still in the race as well. Now this wall ride is important. Gotta get out of the slide as fast as possible, but don't go up too high. Now Scrappy is leading more and more here. He is looking good in this round. Spam falling behind by about 0.3 of a second. Let's see what can happen in this identity. First jump up. Spam jumps up quite high, but we have some mistakes. Oh, dear Lord. Kappa and Scrappy are both out. Massa and Spam are left. In the last jump, is Spam going to try and catch up to Massa here? Massa lands diagonally and is losing some speed, but it's not going to be enough. Massa holds on to first place. Spam in second. And now Massa is finalist already. We have another Papu situation coming up. Yo, Arumbaya, thanks for subscribing to Spam. He is already looking good here in this round. 3rd place for him right now. Quick release to try and get the reducing airtime, and it is paying off. Look at that. Now, Spam's going wide early. Why is that? Look at the exit speed. He's trying to get in first. We have a round on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. The gap between first and 4th is 300th of a second. Trackmania Esports is live here on Spammiej's channel. Now Kappa is leading Massa in 2nd place. Massa not allowed to win. The other players need to deny him because Massa is already in finalist mode. The identity is coming up. This is where players have to jump low because the others will jump low instead if they are not doing it. All 3 of them make it so far. Spam seems to be taking the worst of it, but he might have an insane jump here. Can it happen? Doesn't look like it. Kappa and Massa, who will be taking the win? Is it Kappa? Is it Massa? No, Massa is going to win once again. This guy is unbeatable. Another great race, and Massa is once again the winner of the round. He has won the match. Can Spam and Massa, the track of the day bros, what am I saying, get 1st and 2nd together? Not too great of a start here by Spam. A little bit of a wall touch. That's not too good. Scrappy popping off in this round. Kappa is just trying to keep up. It is Team Green versus Team Red right now in number 1 and number 2. Let's see if Nvidia or AMD is faster. Alright, Kappa with a good inside approach. Ooh, this is looking really good here for Team Sina's Kappa. First jump coming up. Oh, both players are going full risk. And they're making it somehow. What? Scrappy? Buddy? You okay? Kappa's like, bot check? Bot check? Scrappy? Alright, Kappa with the win. And now we are going into the next one. Massa has already won the match, but who is getting 2nd? Kappa is in the in pole position, basically. Bam, falling behind a little bit here at the start. Now going pretty wide as well, but Scrappy eats some grass. He is eating Brussels sprouts, I guess you could say. As he is now still in first place, however. Kappa struggling a little bit on the wall ride. And Spam is taking that all the way to second place. Now Kappa also with the wall touch. It is now a 1v1 between Scrappy and Spam. Scrappy, of course, with a huge advantage going into it. Ooh, and Spam almost touching the wall. But Spam is in that position that if Scrappy makes a derp once again, he can take advantage and move himself into first place. But we need a mistake by Scrappy. And Scrappy's not doing it. He's not giving it away. He wants to get the round win and he's gonna lock it in. Alright, Spam falling being a little bit behind here. Kappa and Scrappy have the advantage, but it is not over till it's over. Ooh, Scrappy was really fast in the start. But he was flying a little bit too close to the sun there. And made a bit of a mistake. And now, look at this. We have the 1v1. Kappa and Spam are fighting for a point. It is incredibly equal right now. 1,000th of a second between these two players. Spam is just edging out a little bit. But now Kappa actually with the inside line once again first. And ooh, Kappa with the better exit speed coming into this one. But because Spam is slower going into the plastic, he might make use of that. And try and get an inside approach. No, it doesn't really work out for him. Kappa going into the identity with quite a bit of a gap here. Spam going for the extreme low jump. He's going full risk, not giving away the round for free. Is it going to be enough though? Spam saving the second one, hoping for Kappa, who doesn't get the checkpoint. But Kappa does get the checkpoint, and he's going to get the round win. And Kappa moves himself into the finalist position. He is now with the F next to his name. Right, it is time for Spam to win some rounds. Especially now that he needs to deny Kappa for second place. Alright, good jump here by Spam. This is looking good already. The start is locked in for him. He moves himself into first position. The others are just looking at Spam's ass right now. The gap is about 0.1 of a second. Spam needs to try and hold on to this one so he can get into a comfortable position going into the identity. The wall ride looked a bit scary, but he is still holding on to first place. Now the plastic is coming up. A little bit of a airtime taken by Spam there. And the others are coming closer and closer every turn. No, indeed. Scrappy is messing up. Now Spam going full risk. You love to see it. What a jump by Spam there. That is what you like to see. He is wanting to get that point. But Kappa with an insane low jump moves in first, but he misses the checkpoint. Wop wop. Kappa misses the checkpoint. He was in first place and he's like, hey, hello? I was first, right? No, you're not. Spam takes it away. And that's what you need to do. Force your opponents into an awkward position where they risk so much, they make mistakes. They miss checkpoints. That's where you want to be. Spam executing a beautiful round there, gets himself a point. But this momentum needs to keep going. Ooh, really wide here by Spam. Of course, he catches back up a little at the end, but not really what you like to see. He's 0.3 behind now. Oh, Scrappy goes too low on the wall rat and he cliffs. It is only Kappa left. And this is both good for Spam, but also bad. Because Kappa is the one who is in finalist mode. And now it's up to Spam to go for the snipe. Kappa under a lot of pressure going into it. He jumps up real high. This is what Spam needs to have. He is coming closer. The pressure is on. Kappa cannot go for a high jump once again because he will lose it. Spam jumps and gets a good amount of speed. Is it going to be enough though? He needs to go for the inside. Spam's going for the... What a snipe! He beats Kappa by 6,000 of a second and denies him the finalist attempt. Moves into finalist himself. This is what you want. This is what you need. Spam moves into finalist. It is now up to him to get the third round in a row and get himself second place together with Massa. What a snipe by Spam there. What an incredible comeback in the end. Kappa jumps up real high in the first jump and Spam knew what was up. He's like, this is my chance. I'm going for it. And he went for it. And what a great last turn as well. Going for the inside. It was just enough. That must feel good. Ooh, goes far outside there, but just didn't get into the grass, and that is good indeed. Of course, the line is not optimal, and Kappa and Scrappy take the lead. But we know of the catch-up potential of Spam himself. We know what he can do into the identity. Scrappy and Kappa are now still first and second. And they are so close together, you know what's up. You know they have to risk. And Spam is lying there. As a wolf in the shadows, trying to pounce on any mistakes that the players at the top might make. So far so good though for both Kappa and Scrappy. And if they don't make mistakes, we need Scrappy to win. Oh no, but Kappa is leading. And Kappa is gonna get it. He beats out Scrappy in the 1v1 and he is gonna go win. Spam gets finalist and then gets slapped in the face. We had such a beautiful comeback there. But no, it was not enough. Man, I really thought it was gonna happen there with that insane snipe round. But it wasn't meant to be. And we are moving into the bronze medal in track number 3. And this means, sadly, Spam won't be getting a championship medal today. Gold is still in the cards if we win the next 3 matches. With that, I'm gonna click the add button. That way you don't get an ad during a match, okay? Love you, see you soon. For the people who ripped out their wallets and are subscribed, we are, of course, happy with you. Yeah, troll despair going out there because really, that could have gone Spam's way. For sure, that match. Alright. Now that we are ready, let's take a look at the next match. We are playing against Scrappy once again. But now Pack and Binks are joining us in group number 4. The championship match is Carl Jr., Grenadi, Mime, and Papu. And this shows how hard of a round number 1 Spam had with Grenadi and Papu being in his... Wow, they are now both in group number 1. Alright, Spam and Pack, the unchanging duo here in group number 4. The Giga Chat again, yes indeed. Alright, our third map is going to be Clock Tower. And this is what we like to see. Spam going with that ice wiggle that we saw Muda do so effectively. That we saw Mika do so effectively last week. And it is now the players who had a week to prepare. And they know, yeah, well, I guess I need to do this line too. Cockers. If there is a wicked medal, Spam is definitely getting it. That's for sure. Alright, let's get some water out of this bottle. Weird sound for a water bottle, but... you know, gotta stay hydrated. That was my hopium bottle, yeah. I'm taking the hopium. Yes, indeed, Magnetron. It is black water once again. Right, the ice wiggle. Spam looks to have that right under the knee, as we say in the Netherlands. So that is looking good already. Might be an advantage to him if the other players don't go for it. And if they do, Spam will at least not fall behind. And that's, I mean, that's already good. At this part, of course, of the map, very important to get as much speed as possible into the exit, because the loop is where you want to have that speed. Here on the drift, want to exit the drift early. And then we come closer to the identity. The clock tower identity, where you want to set up... Oh, boy. In the warm-up, I'm already scared. But you want to set up for this jump. Jump. And then land on 4 wheels. That way you get immediate grip. And you have the most control of your car going into the finish line. Wicked stunt by Spam there. And ends up on a place where not a lot of Trackmania players have ended. And you know what they say, wicked stunt in the warm-up means a great time in the first round. I've heard that a lot. We're gonna go live in Clock Tower. We are fighting for the bronze, in the bronze medal category here. Spam can move into silver if he wins this match against Pack, Scrappy, and Binks. We are live Clock Tower. Here we go. On the ice. We saw Spam wiggle already. What are the others doing? We see some wiggles going out. Indeed, everyone seems to have that as their priority. And sadly, Spam did not get a good ramp cut jump. And that is going to cost him a lot of time here at the start. Immediately half a second behind. Not what you want to see. Binks is taking the lead. Pack just a little bit behind in second place. And Scrappy is in third. Oh, wow. These players know how to do a dirt turn. They are going so close to the wall, but not actually touching it. And only the tmgl players can do this. Because every time I try it, I definitely touch the wall. I can tell you that. Over the dirt we go. Spam now 0.6 of a second behind. The other players are still very close, though, within 0.1 of a second behind, between each other. And now, coming in with some jumps. The clock tower is coming up. If Spam gets a really good identity here, he might snipe. But we need to have not really good identities by the others. Alright, Spam is landing on all fours, but he jumps too far to the right. And we see huge mistakes, except for Binks, who's the only one who doesn't make a huge mistake. And you know what? That's going to be enough. He gets the round win. Alright, wiggling on the ice, but then the ramp cut. Spam getting it a lot better this time around. Still a little bit behind his opponents, but hey, not half a second. So he's still in the race right now. Good dirt turn by him as well. Coming somewhat closer to Pack, as you can see. Next dirt coming up. Scrappy struggling a little bit. He didn't get all the way outside, and that's going to cost him some time. Binks now with the airtime. And Spam is slowly but surely coming closer and closer to that first place. With the instant approach here as well. Binks is going full pedal to the metal, however. Takes over first, but Spam moves himself into second place. We have a great round on our hands as we move closer and closer to the finish line. Binks with 0.06 of a lead. But is that going to be enough? We'll have to see. Oh, and Spam had to go for the release. Oh, that was so scary. But of course, he can save it, luckily, with a little bit of a release. But now he needs an insane identity. Can he do it? Landing on all fours. Pack is going to be out. But what about what about the others? Binks is going to lock it in once again. Man, that Pack landing. Alright, Binks in finalist mode. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Over the ice. Oof! Deleted. Absolutely deleted. Scrappy is gone from the map. He ramp cutted too much. He dug too greedily and too deeply. And now it's a round between Pack, Binks and Spam. And the dirt is once again great here by the Alliance player. Comes closer to Binks. Who? Wow, I'm turning into a sheep, man. Woo! Pack is still in first place, but Spam is coming close. Pack not with the best amount of exit speed, so Spam is coming closer once again. Yoinking away first place? No, not just yet, because Pack has the better landing. Now the identity. Spam 0.2 behind. But that is catchable if Pack doesn't have a good identity. Oh, and Pack is out of the race. And Spam is yoinking the match. Wow. Pack just jumped too far. And that's what we like to see. Spam with that 1 point on the scoreboard. He's now ahead of both Pack and Scrappy because they have 0. Right, another good start by Spam here. Pack just a little bit better, but Spam in a solid second place. Now going over the dirt. After winning 2 rounds in a row, Binks not performing too well in the last round. And once again falling behind here at the start a little bit. And is now touching the wall on the dirt. So he is once again out of the race. Not going to lock in first place here in this match just yet. This turn coming up. Back! What are you doing? That's a wall. And you are driving right into it. He is out of it. Oh, Spam. You love to see it. That is such a good landing here. And he's going to extend his lead on Scrappy more and more. This is looking good for the Alliance player. As we're moving up into the identity. Scrappy with the release. Spam is extending his lead more and more. This surely should be his. But you never know with this identity. But this is looking good. Spam knows how to do it. And he gets another round win. 105.775. Spam has woken up. Spam has the energy. Spam has the pace. And Spam has the finalist mode. We are finally back in the red here. And actually red is good in Trackmania. Just like an F next to your name. Also good in Trackmania. What is this insane ramp cut by Spam? Actually perfect. Now we're here on the dirt. And Spam is in a battle with Binks and Pack. Scrappy is not close. He is... Well, he's actually not that far away. But he was out of our periphery view here for a little bit. The Giga Chat himself is in first. But Spam is in a close second. And this turn really was always very hard for Pack to pull off. And once again, he seems to not have that, you know, really well. I only have under the knee in my head there. But now Spam struggling in a couple of turns here. He has fallen behind 0.2. But only if he get 5 and exactly 5 Spam catches in the chat right now. Spam will get first place. Yeah, sorry guys. Unlucky. It wasn't 5. And Pack wins the round. It didn't work out. But we are still in the double finalist because, yes, Pack got a round win here. But he only is still on 1 point. And Spam has a great start here. Binks is not able to close it out. Spam not able to close it out on the first round. Scrappy in 4th position. Coming up here on the dirt. All players doing it correctly. Scrappy falling further behind. The battle is on for first place, however. With Spam currently in it. Let's follow Pack in this turn. Because he's been struggling a little bit with this one. Once again loses some time to the others. Binks moves into first place. But Spam is just so close behind right now. Pack has a great landing. And look at the speed of this man. Gets himself into second place. And Binks is just completely brain farting there. Is moving his stick to the right. Where he doesn't need to be doing that. But here comes the identity. Pack, don't do it to us. He does do it to us. He gets another round win. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat. 105. Oh, sorry, 107.5. 0.2 of a second behind world record. Damn. Thomas Cole. And this was what Spam was talking about in the pre-match interview. He was doing some practice matches where he was saying, when I have a good round, one of the others has a great round. And that just happened to him once again. Where Spam had a good round, but Pack just had a great one. And now we have a triple finalist situation here. With Spam getting some airtime too. Losing some ground to the others. Spam is half a second behind in this round. I'm gonna take a look here at number 1 and number 2. Binks and Pack. Oh, Binks jumped so far to the right. Is somehow still alive, however. But this is not really the line you want to take. So Pack takes advantage and moves closer. What an inside approach here by Thomas as well. Is it going to be enough? He looks to have a great landing and makes it. Pack just... wow. 105.8 and once again gets the round win. Pack just wins like 3 in a row and gets first place. Binks and Spam still in finalist and Scrappy still at 0. Pack out of nowhere. Wins 3 rounds in a row. But there is still a second place to be given away. And Spam might be the player who gets it here. He is still in finalist mode. Binks as well. Just round here. The pace is definitely there. But can he do it? Binks is leading in this round. Going into the dirt. Looks a little bit scary, but we are still in it. Ooh. Spam comes closer to Binks here. Chipping away at that little bit of lead that Binks has right now. Scrappy not that relevant in this match so far, honestly. It has much more been a match between Binks, Spam and Pack. And now Binks and Spam, the 1v1 is on once again. Spam cannot allow to let Binks win this one. He needs to get a perfect identity to snipe it away from Binks here. Can he do it? We are jumping into it. And honestly, Binks' landing looks pretty good, but he has to release so much. And Spam is getting it. He's getting it with the 0.9. He got the good identity. And he got a tiny bit lucky there that Binks wasn't able to close it out. What we like to see. Spam gets the win in this match and moves himself into the silver match. What we like to see. It is what we like to see. Okay, so it looks like this is not over yet. It is over. Alright. Carl Jr. and Mime have won the championship match and are still in champion. And they will be battling in the next round against Afi and Muda. In gold, we have Grenadi and Papu versus Brandon Kappa. And in silver, we have Pack and Spam battling against Gwen and Aurel. Look at that. I can predict the groups perfectly. It's almost like I know the format. But this is a tough matchup, I have to say. Aurel, Gwen and Pack are good players. On speed up. Mime guy is bullish today? Yes, indeed. Mime has been popping off in first place. The Orclus player. What is happening? Someone give him a contract. Alright, time for speed up as we have 5 more gift subs coming up. The support is massive. Lady Savannah has given away 5 gift subs to the community. Giving Spam much more turbo going into this map. Much more speed up. We're doing a little bit of a warm-up here on speed up, of course. This is a new map we've not seen before in Trackmania Grand League. Of course, if you've been following Spam's training sessions, you might have seen this one pop up a little bit. Or if you've seen the Challenger match a couple of hours back, you've seen this one too. A couple of important parts here. Spam just drove over one. The ice slide and then the identity itself, where you need to go fast as hell. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And into the finish. But it is going to be very tight. And we have another 5 gifted subs. Another 5 gifted subs. Starlight's giving away 5 more gift subs to the community. The support is insane. Spam, you know, he's like AFK. He's like checking. Yo, what's happening? A hype train? Hello? Gift subs? Hello? What's happening? We are in the silver match. Spam is playing against Gwen, Pack, and Aurel. If Spam wins this match, he's moving to gold. And if you are in the gold match as the last match, silver is guaranteed. And gold is what you fight for. And we have another gifted sub coming out from Marksy, gifting another sub to the community. The hype train is choo-chooing. Spam is loading up the turbos. The match is starting. Let's get ready to rumble here on Speed Up. It is Gwen versus Spam versus Pack versus Aurel. The winners go to the gold medal final match. The losers go to the bronze one. The tension is high. The stakes are higher. Can Spam get the win here against players like Gwen, Pack, and Aurel? It's going to be a hard match. But if Spam gets a good one, he can do it. Let's take a look at round number 1 here. We are live. Right, over the derp he goes. Spam with the inside line, but he actually touches on the inside. Wanted it too much. Pack touches the checkpoint. So that means Spam probably moves into 3rd place, but that's not 1st place. It is not indeed. We are going to follow the top 2 players here. We need some mistakes. And I do it. Players do it. And I'm seeing it. Aurel makes a mistake. Can I do it to Gwen as well? Gwen is going over the dirt and is going through the checkpoint here. Then makes a jump and clips. No, he's not clipping. Okay, then goes over the grass and it goes too far inside. No, he's not going too far inside. Then he drives over the road. I don't know. I'm trying my best here. Spam in 2nd place with 1 second behind. As you can see, Gwendal in 1st. Over the ice we go. Spam in a good position if Gwen somehow makes a mistake, but he needs to make a mistake here in the identity. Can Gwen lock in this somewhat free round? He can. That's a win for Gwen here in the 1st round. Spam catches up quite a bit in the end, but it was not enough. Unfortunate mistake by Spam there, especially because the others also made mistakes. But that's just the way it goes. Another round, another chance. Spam is not making the same mistake again. We have a close round here. Everyone having a good start. Let's go over the ice. Aurel's not clipping that one again. He knows how to do it now. Oh, but Pack makes a mistake though. He really seems to be liking checkpoints today. Spam in 3rd position going into the grass. Aurel is giving it his all here. Spam with a good inside line comes closer. Now over the dirt, Gwen has 0.3 of a lead going into the identity. But he needs to still full speed it because Aurel is right on his heels. Actually, Aurel goes for the overtake over the ice slide. What a beautiful ice slide by Aurel there. Moves into 1st position. Gwen is like biting the dust here. Identity coming up. Spam does not make it. And Aurel actually releases. And Gwen doesn't. Aurel releases. Gwen doesn't. He gets the round win. Gwen now immediately moves himself into finalist mode. While Spam is getting the Wicked medal in the pocket. Alright, Gwen with a good start of this match here so far. You can see him here in the corner of our screen on the billboard. But here is Spam because he was in 1st for a little bit. The Giga Chat now moves in 1st place. Spam with a good start though. This is good. Often when Spam gets a good start, he gets a good end as well. Let's see if he can do it once again. Over the dirt. Gwen with a good inside approach. Here comes the jump. Gotta get low airtime. Gwen looking to immediately finish us off here because he is in first. But Spam is not giving it away that easily. What a round here. Spam comes back out of nowhere. Going for the inside approach to get as much extra speed as possible over the dirt. Now into the ice slide. This is an important part. Gwen has a beautiful line, I want to say. But no, he was too greedy and goes too far inside. Now Pack is in the prime position to get the win here. But can he execute the identity? Spam had to release. Pack didn't. And he gets the win. 0.2! Woo! That's a good round time by Pack here and gets the round win. Another round, another time where Spam gets second. That is just an unfortunate mistake here by Spam at the start. Sure, it's not completely over just yet, but the speed, the momentum is definitely out of here. And that's gonna be a somewhat of a tilter, I have to be honest. Just mentally. Alright, it is now half a second. Honestly, not that bad, but we're gonna zoom in on the others here. Because it's going to be important what they will do in this round. We gotta see some mistakes. Thank you, Gwen. It works. And then we have to see 2 more mistakes. No, not just yet. Okay. But at least Gwen is not gonna lock it in just yet with that mistake. He is for more than 2.4 seconds behind. So while Gwen had a great start and now Aurel clips it here, he's gonna lose a lot of time. Spam will be able to go for the overtake. But what about Pack? He just needs to execute the identity. Can he do it? No, he can't. And Spam gets the free win. An unfortunate mistake. No way. Alright, guys. That was a good cast. But we are out. Because that was a complete destruction. You have to be kidding me. Man, that sucks. I really thought that was it. Alright, Aurel clips the ice. He is out of this race. Spam probably thought he could save it. Oh my god, and Gwen is out of it as well. We have a 1v1 Pack and Spam. The dynamic duo of the Trackmania Grand League. I can't believe the snipe there. Just freaking out of nowhere. Alright, Pack is leading in this round, but look at the exit speed. The Alliance player has pressed B to boost. Now the identity is left. Spam is a good one. Pack is messing up. Spam releases. Oh my god, what is happening in this round? And Spam gets it. Not again. No way. This is not happening again. Spam gets the round win. He is not getting sniped again. And what a good round there. Both players had to release. But Pack released just a little bit more. 1/100th of a second was the difference between these two players. And finally, Spam is on the sniping round instead of getting sniped. We have Gwen still in finalist. We have all 3 other players. Spam once again going for the full wicket there. That's the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But sadly, it's not a Trackmania move. But like I said, Gwen has been finalist for a long time now. Has not been able to finish it off. But in this round, he is looking good. He is in first place. Aurel is 0.1 behind. Pack, though, is not giving up that easily. Ooh, but Gwen. Beautiful line over the ice. But Pack has a better ice slide exit. And Pack goes into the identity with the advantage. But he goes for the release. Pack, what are you doing? You're giving away the win. No. Aurel, master sniper. Aurel is the master sniper. He is like, oh, you release. Okay, you make a mistake. I don't do any of that. I'm gonna get finalist mode. Man. Ukraine needs Aurel right now. Too soon? Anyway. Spam, 3rd place. Alright, over the ice we go. Gwen! Oh, look at that. You saw that? He lost the grip at the end there. And lost some time. He's still in 1st place though. Not clipping on this one either. Spam is on 1 point, but Gwen and Aurel are both finalists. Ooh, that was close to the wall. Spam is not giving away the round that easily to Gwen here. Who is still in 1st, but Spam every round seems to be getting closer. This eyesight is very important, and Gwen has been struggling on it quite a lot. And once again, is just messing it up, honestly. Falls behind a lot. Look at the gap Spam has. We're following the Master Sniper, who Master Snipes once again because Spam was not able to close it out. And Aurel gets the win. It wasn't meant to be. Aurel gets the win. Spam and Pack still on 1 point. And Gwen, winning 2 rounds in a row at the start, is still in finalist. And here we go. Over the plastic. It is equal right now. In this round. Back leading. Spam with just a tiny bit more airtime, but better grass line. Man, what a round we have here. It is impossible to tell who is going to win on this round. Literally a gap of 400th of a second as a maximum. This ice slide coming up. Let's see if Spam can get a bullish exit once again. Looks like he lost the grip for a little bit. Once again, Gwen cannot execute. Pack has a good one, but Pack has been struggling on the identity a lot. Can he execute it this time? He has gone for release, but it was not enough. Spam was too far behind. And Pack gets another round win. Moves himself into finalist. And that means Spam needs to win 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Can he do it? 2 in a row. He is going into it. Over the ice. Ooh, Pack drifts a little bit. This is good. Spam brain farts. What? Action key moment? What was that? What happened there? I'm not sure what happened there, I have to be honest. Now Pack and Gwen. Gwen, man. What are you doing on the... Hello? What is this round? Okay. Both Pack and Gwen make a mistake. Pack comes closer. It is not enough. Gwen wins with 108.3. Which is like 3 seconds behind world record, but it doesn't matter because we have huge mistakes by the others. And we are back to bronze with Pack. Carl Jr. and Mime go to the championship match. They will battle for the championship medal with Kappa. Yes, Kappa and Grenadi. Carl. Gotta love the emote. And here is the final matches. For the championship medal, a battle between Mime, Carl Jr., Kappa and Grenadi for Team Sinas. We have group number 2 for the gold medal, Afi, Buddha, Aurel and Gwen. We have for the silver medal, Bren, Papu, Otek and Bingsum. We have for the bronze medal, Pack, Spam, Massa and Scrappy. Sneerful Gem, that's a really good comment right there. No double championship medals. Brand, Muda, Aurel, and Massa have championship medals. None of these players are in the group number 1. Tiny Gap. Here we go. Can I get some pinching hands in the chat for Tiny Gap? We have our last match here. We are once again back to the bronze medal copium. But a bronze medal is still better than no medal. So hopefully Spam can close out the bronze medal at least. That was looking really good for Spam being in silver and almost closing it out to go to gold there. But it was not meant to be today. Yeah, indeed, chat. I know it is very stacked with Pack, Massa, and Scrappy as your opponents. But this whole season is incredibly stacked. There's just no match where you're like, yeah, it's not stacked. Very unfortunate. Ooh, good quarter pipe jump here by Spam. This is looking promising. Spam is going to the even more tiny gap here. Now that is wicked. Secret finish. Yes, indeed. The PPL gap. Alright, and we are ready. Just 6 more seconds until live. Spam with the grass slide over the growth. Doesn't seem to be working out though. Here we go. The last match of today. We have the bronze medal to be fighting over. On Tiny Gap, it is Spam versus Massa versus Scrappy versus Pack. Just 10 more seconds till we're live. The players who do not win here get the participation medal at the end. Alright, we are live. For bronze, here we go. Ooh, good approach here by Spam. Gets in second, only Pack is left in first place. Going through the dirt. Spam with a good low jump. Early grip. Massa even better though. It's a back and forth right now. Bumpy jumpy over the mushrooms. Now this quarter pipe jump. Very important to get the jump as low as possible, but you are not allowed to clip. Seems that the players have done it correctly here. Now going through the water. Good nose dive by Spam. Gets the early grip. Massa executing good as well. And now the tiny gap jump. Here we go. We have to make it through. And Massa does it perfectly. And he's going to lock in the round win. .105.9 here. Good time by Massa. Gets himself on the scoreboard. But there's another round though. And another opportunity to get a point for yourself. That's the early mistake here by Pack, falling behind quite a bit. Not sure what's happening there. Now on the dirt. Scrappy has a really good dirt part, and Spam definitely did not. Lost a lot of speed there, too much to be making it. He is out of this round. Massa with the wonky landing as well. Scrappy is on his way to a round point here. Ooh, but look at that. The quarter pipe is a lot better by Massa, who is now getting airtime. And now Scrappy is jumping to nowhere. Massa is back in first place again. It is a back and forth between these two players. Last drift coming up before the identity. Massa goes too far inside. Back going full risk. Is it going to work out? It is. Scrappy doesn't make the tiny gap. And Pack gets the round win. 106.8. What a great ending here by Pack. Next round coming up. Scrappy with a sublime start. Oh! Did he touch? It looked like Spam touched, but he is still racing. Looks like he got away with that one. Oh, Scrappy did not get away with that landing right there. Jumps too far to the right. Doesn't even make the platform. Pack still in first, but Spam is coming closer with more speed over the ice. Quarter pipe. Spam takes it safe. Jumps somewhat high. This is not too great. Pack extends his lead. Now with this one though. Let's take a look. Spam looks very nice. Over the dirt. And Spam no slides. What is that? Can Pack get the tiny jump though? Oh, he doesn't. But Massa. Hello? What? Was that round? Spam messed up the jump, I must think, because he thought for a second he could maybe snipe there. But no, Massa gets the win. This identity. Alright, Massa now is in finalist. Could get a bronze medal here. Good low jump by Spam. Once again, Pack somehow survives this turn. Oh, Scrappy. Yeah. Had to adjust his line a lot. And then you go on the ice. You're like, wait, I don't have grip here. And he slides out. Spam with a good quarter pipe jumps. Pack though, his line was just a little bit better. Good Neo saved by Spam. Saves, not only saves himself, but is in first place now because Pack was messing up his turn. And now we're going into the identity. Spam still needs a good identity here because he's out. He's going for a respawn, but it doesn't matter. Massa makes it and gets the round win. Massa with the bronze medal. And there's only one spot left. Alright, Scrappy goes so far right, but that gives him a good approach. Looks a little bit scary though, but it seems to be paying off for him. Oh, and there he touches it. I was scared that Spam was doing it, but Scrappy instead touched the wall there on the dirt. So now we have a 1v1. Spam versus Pack in this round. I'm seeing a lot of 1v1s of Spam and Pack in this season so far. And once again, we have another round. Pack goes too far in the inside and clips. Surely. This must be Spam's round. Right, guys? Let's take a look. The identity coming up. And he does it. Spam locks it in. Well, yes, indeed. He gets a point. No mistakes by the Alliance player. And that nets him 1 point. Moves himself closer to the bronze medal. Alright, the player's touching grass. Scrappy once again with the best start. He seems to really be going fast on that start. And Spam touches, but somehow still makes the jump. Needs to save this part though. As you can see, he didn't have the speed to really go for to jump to the right there. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made it. So good line adjustment by Spam there. Of course, it's going to cost him some time. He's still in the race. Back and Scrappy both battling for first. Spam with the inside line. Scrappy has a lead of 0.4 of a second. Will that be enough? We'll have to see. Spam needs an insane identity here. Can he snipe? Scrappy makes it, but he's not too fast. It's still not going to be enough though. Well, a very good effort by Spam. Comes 0.3 of a second closer. But if the gap is 0.4, that's just not enough. Scrappy gets the round win. We have Aurel and Muda getting the gold medal. Afi and Gwen on silver. Here we go. We have 111 on the scoreboard. Everyone has a point so far. And of course, Massa already locked in the bronze medal. Right, over the mushrooms we go. Oh, Spam driving over air. But it works out. Scrappy once again slides out on the ice. It's going to cost him a lot of time. Spam is going full risk. Huh? Genius line by Spam here. Definitely calculated. Wicked approach. And it's somehow in. That was... What was that bounce? Spam leading with 0.5 of a second. Just the identity left. Zooming in on Spam here. He needs to go through the tiny gap. Can he make it? He does make it. And he's locking in a round win. Moves himself into finalist. What was that quarter pipe jump? Spam and Massa, the winners of this match. Is this going to be a fact of the matter? Or will we see something different? Spam is in finalist mode. He only needs to win one more race. We also have results coming in here. Bren and Binks locking in their silver medal, while Papu and Otik have to make do with a bronze one. Alright, Scrappy and Pack popping off in this round so far. Spam holding on. There's a little bit of lag there. That's because all the other casters are joining. And I'm somehow experiencing some join lag. So bear with me there. Should be fine. Ooh, good quarter pipe jump by Spam there. That's good. Ooh, Pack. Not too great of a couple of lines. Spam comes somewhat closer, but the identity is going to decide it here. Spam needs to hope for some mistakes by the other players, but this identity is very scary. It is definitely possible. Spam definitely has the good approach. Is it going to be enough? No, because Scrappy executes. 105.9. That's a good time for Scrappy. And he himself gets finalist too. The double finalist mode has been engaged. Only Pack is not in finalist for the bronze medal. Can Spam close it out? Saves the dirt to not touch it like Pack just did. Somehow Pack is alive though. Back in first. He has 0.3 of a gap. Spam and Scrappy falling behind. Spam has way more speed on the ice. For the pipe jump going in. No wicked stunts here. Everyone making it. No one getting a no slide either. Spam with no airtime. Has a lot of speed here though. But he overtakes Pack for first place. No, not just yet, because Pack actually has the inside line. And Scrappy is also very close. No way that just happened. Two tech gods. Two world champions here in tech. Both no-slit on the same turn. And it is Scrappy who gets the win. And that's it. Man, that sucks. We once again end without a medal. And once again feel like, man, this could have been so much better. You know, Spam is playing so good and then just grasping for the win and just not getting it. That is very unfortunate. And that is a lot of Spam smashes on the desk, man. Alright, let's join the server. Because we have one more match to go. And of course, we are going to watch who wins the championship medal. It is not over just yet for TMGL. There is one match left. Carl Jr., Mime, Kappa, and Grenadi are facing off on Tiny Gap for the championship medals.
Hello? Do you want an interview or not?
I don't know. Do you want to talk real quick?
Nah, not really.
Fair enough.
If the champ match is starting right now, then...
yeah, they're warming up. I don't know how fast it's going to take, but we were the last match to finish, so I think we don't have a lot of time.
Alright, well, just cast your the champ match.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, I'll stream tomorrow again. Alright, have a good one.
Yo, see ya, man.
Yo, see ya.
Alright, yeah, makes sense. We have 5 seconds left. Chat, stay with me here, because of course we are gonna watch this match and send the love to Spam. You know, you can feel the tilt, of course. But with the support of chat, he can get back on that horse, get back to the drawing board, and once again can have the motivation to train for next week. We have a warm-up of 10 seconds left until we're gonna go live into the championship match. The Diamond Hand supporters are here. Alright, we are live on the championship match. Alright. This is the one to decide who gets the championship medals. Carl Jr. is back at it. He is in for a win here. We also have Mime finally in one of the championship matches. Let's put up the car sound just a little bit here. With Mime leading right now. Nope, but he touches on the inside. And that is his round over and out. Kappa, Carl Jr. and Grenadi are about equal. Kappa with the DNF. Mime very far behind. Grenadi and Carl are now battling for first place. It's only these two players left, really, to go for the win. Tiny Gap comes up. Who can jump the fastest through a Tiny Gap? Let's see. I'm hearing some releases by Carl, and he released too much. Grenadi executes correctly, though, and he gets the round win. Hello? Oh, no, okay. I was like, that's insane. 0.1 of world record, but no. 1 second and 1/10 of a second. Still though, Grenadi with the win. Alright, Kappa with a little bit of a break there, as you can see, to try and not touch. Seems a little bit safer than what the others are doing. Mime and Grenadi are leading. Especially Grenadi now. But this quarter pipe jump is very important. Kappa jumps up way too high. And is losing ground to his opponents. Mime and Grenadi still leading. Mime looks good here. But can he get the win? We'll have to see. Looks quite diagonal. What is Mime doing? This is somehow working though. What an identity by the Polish player. 105.8. Unbeatable. Mime gets the round win. Wow. That was sick. Nice time there by Mime. He's showing what he is worth here in the TMGL. Completely dominating Challenger last season and now looking to dominate the Grand League as well. The XTD player once again in first place. Carl second. Kappa and Grenadi trying to keep up. Bullet pipe jump. Everyone making it. Oh, except Mime is too far to the right and eats a checkpoint. Now Carl is laughing his way to the bank as he is in first place. Kappa and Grenadi falling behind. The gap is 0.3. This should be enough for Carl to work with, but he needs a decent identity at least. Can he lock it in here? Early release into full speed. That's what you want to do when Carl gets the round win. And gets a 108.8. 105.8. Such a good time once again. Man, these players are fast. Ooh, Grenadi over the dirt goes up real high. Mime better on the mushrooms. He's having a good trip. Now Grenadi also with a weird landing. But a pipe jump coming up. And that is of course peanuts for a player like Mime who excels at mini RPG like structures like this. Mime in first has 3.3 of a second. Kappa jumps too far to the left. Carl in second place. Mime once again with the wicked landing. How does it work? I don't know, but it is working. 105.68? Are you serious right now? What are these times, man? Mime in finalist just needs one more round win and he has a championship medal. Oh, and the way better of a dirt line by Mime, but of course the exit speed is so high, you jump real far. But then once again with an inside approach, it is a back and forth. Whoa. Weird bounce there, but Mime handling quite well. It is very close here in this round. Carl leading, but only by a little bit. It's got a pipe jump. Everyone about equal. This drift though, very important, and Mime takes it the best. Now with a lower jump too. Him and Carl Jr. equaling out on first and second. Kappa right behind, only 0.1 behind. And now the jump coming up. Who takes the best? Mime looks good, but he jumps too low. And Kappa gets it the best in the end. Kappa gets the round win with the best identity. Team Sinas on the scoreboard. Alright, we have Mime in finalist, but all the other players have gotten a round win. Grenadi with a bit of mistake at the start of the round. This is good for Mime because he needs to start closing it out real soon, otherwise the pressure is gonna just go up, up, up and up. Good quarter pipe jump here by the Polish player. He leads. Once again, good low jump here as well, but the speed is just not there. Carl and Kappa come close. Oh, it's all coming down to this identity. What is happening right now? Who is going to be the best at the identity? Mime makes it. Carl does not have more speed. And Mime locks in the championship medal. The rookie has done it. Great job here by Mime. He has the pace, he has the consistency, and he has the championship medal. Grenadi is leading in this round. He wants to have the second championship medal. Quarter pipe jump. Kappa makes it. Oh, that looks very scary. But Kappa's giving it his all here in this round. Grenadi goes with the diagonal landing, and that's going to cost him some speed landing in the water. What? Going in the identity, it's only 0.08 of a second. Kappa goes up real high at first. Carl Jr. has to release in the end. Kappa has the most speed, and Kappa gets into finalist. Yes, Kappa, the player who is on 15 right now in the league standings, is in finalist mode in the championship medal. He could go all the way to top 6 if he wins the next round. Grenadi with the insane start right now. He's half a second ahead. Half a second. Oh, but the wheel player makes a mistake going into the ice. And that's unfortunate because on the ice you want to have all the speed you can get. And Grenadi threw away the lead he had. Carl Jr. now leading. Oh, but he clips on the inside. We are donating the win to Kappa right now. Kappa in first. Can he lock it in? The championship medal is in his hands. He jumps. He releases. And he makes the mistake. It is not there just yet. And Grenadi gets the finalist mode. We go into another round. All eyes on Carl Jr., the only one who's not finalist, to win a championship medal. Carl Jr. needs to win this round and the next. Grenadi drifting a lot here on the dirt. As you can see, Carl is pouncing. It's going to be a yiker of a landing there because Carl is landing straight and needs to go diagonal more. Good save by him, but still, that's costing him some time. Time he cannot afford to lose because he cannot afford to be second or third. He needs to be first in this round. Kappa once again with the golden opportunity here going into the identity. He has 0.2 on the other players. Is that going to be enough? He needs a good identity. It looks to be. Indeed it is. Kappa locks it in here. Championship medal to Team Sinas. Kappa with a win. Kappa with a win. GG, Mime and Kappa get the champion medals. And that was it. The end of step number 3. GG's to the players. Once again, a very unfortunate ending here for Spam. But a good comeback story for Kappa. I have to give it to that. Mine with the championship medal again as well. That's a good job for him. We are just going to go back to the drawing board, back to a reset, and next week, another chance to get a good medal. Next week, believers, indeed. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for supporting Spam throughout this season once again. And watching the cast. It's been a lot of fun. This was me, Sinas. I'll be back on the Trackmania channel Wednesday, 8 p.m. with some weekly show, with some interviews with the players. And then, of course, next week I'm back here on this channel casting another TMGL match. Good night and have a good one.